the 17th of March 2025, about 12:30, a Wednesday. I am so fucking tired. Honestly, I struggled to wake up. I did the school run and like an errand and then came back home and just fell asleep. My nan rang me, but I was just too tired to answer the phone, which I feel bad about. She rang me a few times, but I was just too tired to answer the phone. I should probably ring her back actually, but I'm just so tired. I just want to fall back asleep. Well, the other reason I didn't answer the phone is I have a feeling it's going to be a lecture about tattoos, and I just don't have the mental energy to listen to it. I don't have the mental energy to listen to a rant about tattoos. Because my body, my choice, but yeah. I'm so tired though. I don't have the energy for anyone. I've got friends who have texted me, and I do care. I know I care, but I'm just so tired. I just can't. I just need to go to sleep. I was waking up basically, and I was pretty awake earlier, but I still made myself go back to sleep. It's a really high fatigue day. Yesterday I nearly fell asleep in maths class. Like, multiple times. I got this, feeling. I get this feeling when I'm gonna have really bad fatigue. It's like a whirl almost at the back of my head. And then my head fell forward. And that woke me from going into sleep. And I went sideways, which I've never done. I might have done before. I can't remember. I just went sideways in class where I was gonna fall asleep sideways. I am so tired. I am genuinely so tired. I'm trying to keep myself awake because I have therapy at 2 p.m. And so I should technically get myself ready for it and treat it like an appointment, even though it's in my house on video call. Because I wouldn't turn up to a therapy office in my pyjamas, would I? No. But I'm just so tired. I'm genuinely so fucking tired. I just want to go to sleep. That's it, I just want to be asleep. And I don't know if it's mental, physical, both, but I'm just tired in every capacity. I am just done in every capacity, energy-wise, and I just want to be asleep. I'm so tired. My head's also burning, because the reason I'm actually awake is because my mum rang me to be like, can you check this for me? And I was like, really? I am shattered, do I have to wake up? So I did, I checked it for her. My head's burning. I get these burning headaches when I'm really fatigued. I should wake myself up because I do have therapy soon. I don't think it's fair to be like this in therapy. I should also ring my nan back. Bless her. I'm just so tired. I need to do my tattoo care actually as well. Because obviously I did it before I went to sleep. But I need to take care of my 2 tattoos. 2. So there's also that. I have multiple reasons to get up. I now can feel that I need a wee. Like, there's so many multiple reasons to get up, but I'm so fucking tired. I genuinely just want to turn this camera off and just roll back to sleep. And I should message my friends back, and I should get ready for therapy soon, and I should ring my nan back. But I'm just so tired. My head's burning. And I got my theory test tomorrow as well for driving, so I fucking hope I'm not this tired tomorrow, because I will not. There ain't no way I can concentrate this tired. And I'm worried. But my brain's burning on my eyes. I might... What time is it? Fuck it, I might go back to sleep for half an hour. Because it's burning, I'm really tired. So I'm actually, by some miracle, up and dressed for therapy. I've got 4 minutes until I gotta be on therapy. Yeah. I'm making myself a hot chocolate. I was gonna make a tea and I was like, nah, fuck it. I've been asleep all day, unable to really get myself to function, so hot chocolate. Okay, great. For some reason, I am signed out of my emails. Please sign me in, please, please, please. Oh, thank fuck. Don't two-step verification me, you dick. Oh, fine. Fine, I'll do that. Oh, it's like the universe knows. It's like, oh, you got therapy in 2 minutes. Yes, it's me. Let me in. Let me in, little pig. Let me in. Sorry, I've seen way too many Walking Dead edits recently. Come on. The end. Continue. Finally got onto my emails. It was like the universe knew. It was like, you're running behind, aren't you? Let's lock you out of everything. What? That was kind of what happened just then. But I'm making myself a hot chocolate. Probably about a minute until therapy. I actually got myself dressed and ready. I nearly, not even kidding you, half an hour ago I was just in my pyjamas. Luckily I was already like washed for the day from having to go out earlier and then just got back in bed. But, my god, half an hour ago I was still in bed like, don't want to do this. But it's important. It's 6 minutes past 3, I just finished my therapy session. My hot chocolate is stone cold. I took like one sip of it the entire session because I was busy. My hips really hurt. I just stood up and they're like icy cold aches. I'm gonna make another hot chocolate. I'm gonna drink that one as well because it's hot chocolate. It's like not like a cold tea, you know, that's grim. It's like just cold chocolate. But my dogs are barking. But yeah, it went alright. It went alright. I've got a plan for my therapy. So, yeah. I'll probably do a Madalada video on it at some point. Because I need to actually do some of my therapy homework. I missed out a bit of it. Whoops, from last week. But I'll do that. And if I make a video, maybe it'll make me do it even more. But, yeah. It was a good session. My therapist is lovely. I met her dog on the video call. That was the best. Yeah, but therapy done for today. Today is the big day for me. The 20th of March 2025. A Thursday at 18 minutes past 10. It's theory test day. So, let's hope I come back smiling and not crying. Hold on, I'm just putting on my jewellery. Let's hope I come back smiling and not crying. What'll be, I guess, but I hope I don't fail. Obviously. There'll be a lot of travelling. But my brother's going with me, so it's all good. This is the fit. I got an underlayer. I've got this shirt, corduroy jeans, my dragons, yeah, oh, and my wolf necklace. I just got out the shower, as you can tell by my hair. Gotta make sure I have everything, and then I'll be good to go. Yeah, I'm gonna have breakfast. I bought some cereal yesterday, and I have some mini Weetabixes. I woke up really hungry. Well, I didn't wake up hungry, I started getting really hungry. Because I had to do the school run, and then I got back and I was like, I'm starving. Got in the shower. I'm less hungry now, but I'm still gonna eat because it's part of my therapy actually. Is to be more consistent with my meals, and I then got to write about breakfast, which sounds so silly, but when you're depressed, you forget. Not even forget, you just struggle to function and be a person, at least in my case. Like, I was going through my list of stuff that depression stops me from doing, and it's basic shit. It's literally basic day-to-day stuff that comes under it as well. Like eating correctly, sleeping, even going to toilet. Like, it just stops you doing a lot of stuff. So, well, for me. I'm talking about me. So, I'm gonna go have my breakfast, type up my little therapy thing at the same time. If I'd have had breakfast earlier, it would have been a it would have been a more depressing entry. Yes, because I was not feeling good this morning. And I had my morning nausea, and I was just not feeling good mentally. I'm okay right now. A shower always makes me feel better, more refreshed, I guess. But anyways, I'm going to go have my breakfast, write up my therapy entry, because it's part of my therapy homework. Should do some last minute revision, and then I think I gotta go. So, see you guys later. Well. Guess who passed their driving theory test? Me! First time, baby! I'm so happy. 10 o'clock at night, still the first day, the 20th of March 2025, and I passed my theory test first time. I did it. I've been around Bristol after the theory test, that's why I've got in so late, and then I had some food, talked to my family, yada yada yada, you know, told people that I passed, because I passed my theory test. I'm so happy, honestly. I passed. Woohoo! Woo! That's supposed to be like confetti, but I don't know if it comes across as confetti. I'm so happy, guys. I am so happy. I've done a lot of walking today, but I passed. So, all I got left to do now is do my driving lessons, book in my practical driving test, and I have 2 years to complete that, and then that's it. I'm so happy. I passed. I fucking passed. I'm so happy. I passed. I could keep saying that forever. I passed. Honestly, my dudes, I passed. You don't believe me? 1 second. Cover up my details, but I passed. Can you see that? I passed. Where's the bit that says I passed? I think I'm covering it with my finger because it's covering my personal information, but I passed. Paper that says I passed, but my thumb's right by it because it's got my personal information underneath. You passed. Do you see that? I passed. I wanted to show you without showing my details to the internet, obviously, so I passed. I passed. I passed. Whoop whoop. I passed. Anyways, I'll stop waffling on with the same sentence, but
I passed. I'm gonna tell you guys how it was. Honestly, not as daunting as I thought it would be. I was so scared beforehand. I was like, oh my god. I was so nervous. I was so scared. I was so scared. But basically it was fine. I just put my belongings in a locker, booked in, had my provisional license on me. That's the only thing you're allowed on you. In your pocket. That's it. And your like key with your like the key to the locker with all your belongings. Had to show my provisional a bunch because I have to keep checking. Booked in again. They explained the rules of the test. Then I got taken to a room, sat in like this cubicle, did my test with my headphones on, came out the cubicle, and then I had to go to the front desk, and then they told me I passed. So, well, they gave me a piece of paper that told me I passed, but still, I passed. I passed my theory test. I'm so happy. Yes, I'm just so happy I passed. I was so scared I wasn't going to pass. Because I found the first part easy, the multiple choice. And then the hazard perception, I found I found it easier than I thought it was going to be. I thought it was going to be really fucking difficult. It was easier than I thought, but I was nervous that I may be fucked up because it's all about timings. It's all about recognising it on time. And luckily, I passed by 1 point. 1 point, and I will fucking take it. I will take it. Passed by the skin of my teeth on the hazard perception, but I'll take it. I passed. So now I can just focus on my physical driving lessons and focus on booking my practical driving lesson, like the one that you have to take that's actually driving the car. My instructor messaged me about that after I told him. I was like, I passed, and he was like, right, we'll talk about your practical test booking next lesson. So things are moving forward. I've got to keep practicing, keep going. This isn't the end. This isn't the end. I still have to now actually get my physical driving skills up to speed. And obviously, just because I've passed doesn't mean I can automatically go to the information. Like, you still need that information to drive. So yeah, but I'm just glad I passed the theory test, and now it's about physically driving a car. And I have 2 years. 2 years. 2027 is when mine expires. March 2027 is when mine expires. That's when it expires. So I have 2 years. 2 years to learn to drive. Or I have to retake that entire theory test. So I better get my ass in gear and learn to drive. But I passed. I passed first time, and I'm so happy about it. I know there'll be a lot of people like, how do you do it if you've like not passed and you're wondering how to pass? I will leave a bunch of the links that I used down below for you guys, and also the books and the flashcards. I cannot recommend them enough. The books and the flashcards, the road sign flashcards, the books, the websites, mainly the websites. Honestly, most of my revision was either listening to practice tests on YouTube or doing practice tests, or watching YouTube for the hazard perception. That's my best advice, to be honest. You got this. If you haven't done it already, you got this. Keep studying. You can do this. You got this. But no, I was thinking about it because leading up to my test, I didn't really revise. I did, and I didn't. Not as much as I was, but I think it's because I spent years on and off, not consecutively, but on and off revising. I've been looking at car theory technically since I was 17. Like, not seriously, but I was looking at it a little bit. And then I looked at it like 2 years ago. I was revising like crazy. And then a few months ago I was revising like crazy. So I think it was just I wasn't always consistent, but I think where I've done it over the years, it did help me. But I do recommend keeping on top of it, obviously, and doing the practice test. Honestly, my best advice to you, if you haven't done your theory yet and you're like, how the hell am I going to pass? My best advice, for the multiple choice, do a bunch of the practice tests and watch a bunch of the practice tests. Do them and watch them. And then for the hazard perception, there are video like tester things you can do online. Or what I did and understood better was watched hazard perception videos. I watched a ton of hazard perception videos. That's my advice. Anyways, I'm gonna go get changed because I've been running around all day. I'm laughing because I had to refilm this. Anyways, I'm gonna go. Yes. Also, I want to show you my dog. Here's my dog. I'm gonna sneeze. That was the most pathetic sneeze I've done in my entire life. It's my dog. Allergy season is nearly upon us, guys. I've been burning a lot more and getting more allergy symptoms, but it's not at its worst yet. It's just mild allerginess. But it's gonna crank up. The more the months go on, because I'm very allergic to pollen for some fucking reason. But it's fine. It's fine. But yeah, no. I can't remember what I was saying. Oh yeah, I'm gonna go get changed. See ya.